Hey guys, Joe here with another knife mini overview, and this one that I'm going to show you today is the BlackJack Knives Mini Mamba. Don't go by what the box says. It's a Mini Mamba it's referred to. So let me throw some sayings at you. You ever hear of some sayings like diamond in the rough, or can't tell a book by its cover, or you get what you pay for? Well, some of those sayings apply to this knife. First of all, let's go over it a little bit before I really dive right into it. I picked up this knife on eBay for, I believe it was a little over $20. Maybe $21 including the shipping. There's not much on it on YouTube. I mean, I saw it on YouTube from a gentleman who reviewed it, but unfortunately he didn't review it in English, and I didn't understand the word he was saying, and there was no comments on there either, so it's not like anybody wrote some comments in English and maybe I could figure out whether he liked the knife or not. And any website that had it didn't have any review on it either. So why did I get it? Well, let me show you why. First, let me show you the presentation. Nice box. Again, it says folding Mamba. Now, is that the error of the person I bought it from, or is that the company error? You know, because it's not a folding Mamba. I believe even the model number is incorrect. I believe the real model number of this knife is BJ046, and this says BJ045. BlackJack knives. So let's get to it. Now, I opened it before, but I wanted to open it again in front of you, for the presentation, show you the presentation. Move it to the side. There we go. It has nice, came in a nice nylon sheath. Let's take it out of there. Let's get the sheath out of the way. Let's take it out of the plastic. Again, like I said, I had this already out before. Now, what drew me to it? I'm a sucker for mirror polished blades. Unfortunately, I never seem to get them. Why don't I get them? Because most of the time, they're either too expensive. Well, most of the time they're too expensive. I got one, what was it? I can't remember. Recently, they advertised it was a mirror polished blade. I put the review in the upper right corner, and it wasn't. Turned out it wasn't. This one drew me to me. Can't get my words out. I was drawn to it because of the mirror polished blade, or because I saw it said black Micarta handles, brass rivets, all these good things. Now, let me put this right here. See if we can't zoom in a little bit more on it. Okay. Now, what I don't like about a knife and what I do like about a knife. I pretty much told you what I do like about a knife. I love the appearance of it, and that's what drew me to it. What don't I like about the knife? There's a lot not to like about this knife, and those sayings apply. Is it a diamond in the rough? No, it is definitely not a diamond in the rough. It's, let me wipe off this blade a little bit for you. I mean, it has a fantastic shine, but that's probably one of its rare strong points. The Micarta, some sites advertise it as Blackwood handle, and other sites advertise it as Micarta. Now, is Micarta and Blackwood the same thing? I don't know. I mean, I thought Micarta was Micarta. I never heard it referred to as Blackwood handles. So let me zoom back again. So, what else? It came dull. It's not sharp at all. I tried the classic paper cut, and instead of cutting the paper, it was ripping the paper. So that's another negative. Second, the edge. I don't know if this is intended, but I doubt it. But it just seems like, I don't know if I can get that on video. This side has the edge, but this side really doesn't. And I don't think that's intentional. I don't know if that's coming out in a video. You can see, as I move the knife, you can see the edge. But here, it's not really there. And because of that, it's very dull. It rips the paper. It does not cut it well. I mean, yeah, I didn't cut too many things with it. And also, this point. Now, on a normal pointy knife, if I put pressure on my finger right there, on a regular knife, I'd be bleeding right now. I'd have a cut in my finger, and I'd be bleeding, and I'd have to stop this video. I'm putting pressure on my knife, on my finger right there, and I am not cutting my skin at all. Zero. What else don't I like about it? The scales, I mean, yeah, it's full tang, it's not, you know, that's nice, but the scales don't feel right. And I don't think I'm going to get this on video, but then it's almost like they're put together, like the scales could have been bigger. Like I can feel the tang of the knife. I can feel the steel up top and on bottom. Let me see if I can get it to you this way. You see that? As I tilt it, and you see? Now, is that intentional? I don't mean, yeah, I'm not a fixed blade master, but I don't have any of all the fixed blades I have. None of them do that. You know, to me, this is poor fit and finish. It doesn't mention it's made in China, but that's nothing. You know, that's nothing, because there are good knives that come out of China. If you see one of my videos about Kaiser, and I'll put it up in the right corner, and there's other knives that, even knives that are, you know, well-known popular brand knives that are, some of them are made in America, some of them are made in China. So, and there's some of them are good, and I've shown you in some of my videos, some of the clones are good as well. So it has nothing to do with because it's made in China. But here's the thing, this brand, I'll put it down for a little bit, this brand has knives, I didn't realize this, and when I bought it, has knives that are like $200 and $300 and $400. I mean, this is only a $20 knife, I understand that. I wasn't expecting a lot, but I have been surprised by some $20 knives, and pleasantly surprised. This is definitely not one of them. Between it being dull, and I don't know, like I said, it doesn't feel correct with this tang sticking out. It's just not something I would definitely. I mean, if somebody was starting out and they wanted to get into BlackJack knives, and this is one of the ones they're going to pick up, I don't think this is going to persuade them to go out and buy a $200 BlackJack knife after they've tried this. Again, but the only thing that's nice about it is the mirror finish, and that's not a reason to buy a blade. What are we buying knives for? We're buying knives to cut. They're supposed to be functional. This is not a functional knife. It's not even listed as a hunter. I mean, it's not even listed as a hunter. It's not even listed as a skinner. It's just listed as a hunter knife. Doesn't mention this blade steel, just stainless steel. So I have no idea what steel this is. So maybe when I pass on I'm going to have to definitely grind some of this metal off in order to get an edge on it. Maybe when I do that and then strop it, maybe it'll be more functional. I don't know. But even still, that's not going to cure this finish of how it sticks out. So my advice, if you're considering buying, whoop, there we go, let's get that in focus. If you're considering buying a BlackJack knife, I would definitely do your homework on it, and especially if you're going to spend a lot more than this on one of their higher end knives. But for this particular knife, this is a no-go. Do not buy this knife. I'm gonna beat on this knife probably, you know, just fool around with it, see if I can get a good edge on it. You know, maybe I'll be eating my words. Maybe I'll be getting a good edge on it, but that doesn't mean make a difference. It should have came out of the box sharp. It should have came out of the box with a good edge. It should have came out of the box being usable. And what if I didn't own a sharpener right now? Or, you know, there was no, then this would be just a blunt piece of steel, piece of junk, and I couldn't do anything with it. So, there you have it. BlackJack Knives Mini Mamba. I hope you enjoyed my video. Take care.